What the is in my oil? Welcome back to Camaro Mac's channel, where I have a Camaro, and my name is Mac. Thanks for coming back. So today we are going to be changing the oil in the Camaro right after the motor was built. So this is the first oil change. I don't know what the oil looks like. I used some of that high zinc break-in oil. I'm hoping I don't see any gas, coolant, or a bunch of metal shavings in there. That's the hope. You never know. But I'll go ahead and do that with you guys. I'll share everything and I'll show you the oil, what it looks like after it's done. Pray to God the first motor I built is not a crappy one. Anyway, so we'll go ahead and get started on that. I'll empty out the oil and bring you along for the journey. So we decided to go with this VR1 racing oil, this 10W30. It does have zinc in it as well, valvoline. So it's supposed to be some good stuff. And I got one of these Wix racing filters. That's what I'll be doing. So I'm gonna go ahead and start jacking this car up, empty all the oil out, and we will see how it turns out. This is the break-in oil I did use on the break-in. It has been a couple hundred miles. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pour some of this in here. I also lowered the car, as you can see, so the oil can get all the way out. I'm gonna put some of this in here on both sides, let it kind of drain out into the pan, and that way it kind of cleans it out as it goes down. So I'm gonna do that right now, and then I'm going to put the bolt back in, and then I'll put the new oil in. All right, it is now time to lube up my filter and put it on. So generally you just put some in here. And the most important part is, gotta lube up this oil ring. Then you want to put it in there hand tight. You don't want to wrench it down. Hand tight's perfectly fine. And you're good. Alright, now we just gotta fill this bad boy up with all my oil. Got enough oil in this bad boy. Obviously we need to crank it over, but I really want to go look at the oil and see what it's telling us. Visually, I do not see anything wrong with the oil. It doesn't smell like a bunch of gas. I don't really see any coolant in there. Obviously you can send this off to go get it tested. I'm not going to do that, but what I am going to do is I'm going to take the oil, I'm going to strain it through this little strainer. If any of you guys ever had stones before, you know what this is. Anyway, we're going to take this, we're going to strain it, we're going to put it back in these little jugs and see if we see any particulates in it and go from there. What I do see is all the stuff from the filter that I destroyed trying to open it up. Because everything has blue on it from the filter. So, same thing in here. All that stuff's from the filter. I guess I should have not done it with the oil underneath it. But other than that, I think I built a pretty solid motor. I don't see any areas to be concerned. So I'm going to go ahead and pour this into a jug, take it down to the local AutoZone, and they recycle this stuff. So, that's all from the filter. Kind of see, destroyed the filter, removing it. Oh well. One thing I wanted to share with you, if you guys don't know this, but if you're taking off pesky oil filters and they're a pain in the butt, I hate these things. These are awesome. These work really good. They grip on it and they take them off. Now, this is good for taking them off, not for putting them on. This would probably be good for putting them on because they're a little softer on the oil filter, but you really don't want to crank them on. You just want to put them on there hand tight. And if you see leaking, kind of tighten them down a little more, but otherwise, hand tight. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you. These don't take them off very well if they're really tight. These do. All right, I'm gonna take her for a quick drive, get the oil circulating. It'll be a soft run. Come back, check the oil, see where we're at, go from there. I took her for a ride, I took her around the block, and I let her cool down for a minute to see what this oil tells us. Just wipe it off. Okay, like I expected, it is a little bit slow. I can add a little bit more to it, which I'll do offline, but I am super pumped. I built this motor, first time. It doesn't leak anything. It doesn't burn any oil. I mean, I ran on that whole thing. I never added any. So yeah, so you can learn how to build a motor just by using YouTube and the internet on how to do it. I am super pumped. I can't believe I did it. That's amazing. The oil looked good. LS time, that's all I'm saying. Now I'm ready to build an LS. I want to put an LS in here. That was the whole end goal. I did spend some money on this one, built it, and my goal is to get an LS and put it in here eventually. So I think that's what I'll end up doing next, is just buying one, building one, put it in. I think I'm ready. If you guys think I'm ready for it, let me know. If not, please criticize me in the comments. I am super stoked. Anyway, if you'd like to see more on this build, please let me know what you'd like to see next. If you think a T56 with an LS1 is a good idea, put some in the comment. If you have another idea, let me know. But this is going to be just a street car. Maybe go to the track, maybe do some autocross. That's about it. So anyway, until next time, thank you very much for watching my video. Have a good one. Bye.